Hi there. In this short video, in the previous video, I showed you how to do the problems and understand the problems. In this video, I'm just going to show you some ways that you can actually draw, like computer tips on how you can draw the models. And I'm going to show you two ways. I'm going to show you method, just like the other day, using tables. Okay. And then method two, I'm going to do using the drawing tool. I personally like the drawing tool better. I think it helps us understand the math better, but it is trickier. But using tables is easier to use. So we're going to start with that example. Okay. So if you want to draw, so the first thing I recommend you do is to do this problem. Watch the previous video that shows you how to do the problems. Do it on a sheet of paper. Math has to be done with pencil and paper. So get a blank sheet of paper, get a pencil or a pen, and do the problems with me on the previous video. Once you know the answer on your paper, your task is going to be to now to show us the work or show us your picture on the computer, but that's only after you've already seen what it's supposed to look like on paper. So if I already did this problem on paper, I know that I was going to make 1/3, and I'm going to cut it into, I'm going to cut a hole into 3 pieces, and then I'm going to cut it into 5 pieces, and I'm going to get 1/15. And so I already know what it's supposed to look like, and I showed you what it's supposed to look like in the other video. Now I'm going to draw it using tables. So I go to Insert, then I go to Table, and here it is. So to get 1/3, I'm going to make a box that has 3 pieces, but I have to cut them into fifths. So I'm going to go down to 5. So I'm going to make a table like this. And so this already tells me the type of table I want. Okay. And so this is what actually I'm going to do. If I, 1/3 would be like this. So if I shade all of this, the way I shade it is I highlight it. Okay. Hold down the mouse and I highlight them. Another way you can do it with a keyboard is press Shift, and while you're holding Shift, press down, down, down. So I highlighted it, and I'm gonna make it, let's make it blue. Okay, that's 1/3, right? Of this whole rectangle, that's 1/3. This would be another 1/3, this would be another 1/3. But I'm gonna cut the 1/3 into 5 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, where's my 5th row? Oh, it went down there. Shade this too. Okay, so now I cut it into 5 pieces, right? And so just one of those 5 pieces would be just this one. I'm going to color that maybe in purple, and that is my final answer. Okay, that is my final answer. And so that is 1/15. And to show that, I'm going to, you could do it like this: 1/5 times 1/3 equals 1/15. Okay, if you want to get fancy, you can even do it like this. Go to View, and if I'm going too fast, you could play it again, watch it again until it's easier to use. So you can go to View, Show Equation Bar. Once the equation bar pops up, I'm going to go to the fractions and insert an equation with fractions. I'm going to say 1/5, and then type, oops, oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. How did I do that so fast? I'm going to type 1. I'm going to press the right button to go down. It's weird. You're going down, but you have to press right. Press 5. I'm going to press right again to tell them I'm done with my fraction. And then I'm going to put an X for multiply. Oh, actually, that's an X for X. Multiply by 1/3. I need another fraction. I'm going to put 1, right arrow, 3, right arrow, equals, I'll put another fraction, 1, right arrow, 15. And that's how I write 1/5 times 1/3 is 1/15. And that is my answer. Now, another method is to show it using my drawing tool. This is the one I prefer. But like I said, you can use whatever method you want. We're kind of doing a math class and a computer class at the same time. So what you're going to do is you're going to insert, this time instead of a table, you're going to insert a drawing, a new drawing, where you're going to start with 1/3. Well, let's take a box. Let's make a hole. Okay. And let's actually, oh, they made it blue. Okay, that's fine. Let's cut it. I'm going to cut it using a line. So I'm going to put in a, oh, not that one. I want to put in a line. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. I'm going to put in a line and I'm going to cut it into 3 pieces. So I need 2 cuts. Cut 1, cut 2. Move that over a little bit. So now it looks like I have 3 somewhat equal pieces. Kind of. And so my 1/3 is going to be when I shade in. My shading, this is my 1/3, right? This is like my 1/3, and I could even put that here. This is my 1/3. But now I have to get 1/5 of it. So that means I need to cut the other way into 5 pieces. And I'm going to use a different color for that one. But I'm going to make 5 equal pieces. Now remember from last time, if you want to make multiple pieces, you can just copy and paste it. It's basically duplicating it. To duplicate it, you click on it on the line, you right click, and you copy it. Then you right click anywhere else and you paste it. And now you have another one. You could do it again. Copy. Well, it's already copied, so I could paste it again. And I could paste it again. All right, that's all the cuts I need. So I'm gonna put one here, put one here, put one here. All right. So now I cut it into 1/5. Okay, so since I took the 1/3, and I'm just gonna, you know what, you guys, I am going to scribble scrabble for you. Since I took my 1/3, that's my 1/3 area. But I cut it into 5. Ooh, I cut it into 5 pieces. That's not really gonna work. So, okay, I got my 1/3, I cut it into 5 pieces, so I'm only gonna shade in this piece right here. Sure, let's do up here so that it's not confusing with the 1/3. And I'm just gonna shade this piece right here. And that is my 1/15. Okay. When I'm done with the drawing, I have to press save and close. And there's my drawing. Yeah, you know what? As much as I like the drawing tool, it's so much easier to do this. So yeah, I'll do that one. All right. Post any questions if you might have any, if you have any. Ta-ta.